What I'd like to say is welcome to day 2 of the Virtual Wellbeing Festival. I'm really lucky to be able to introduce Satish today. He's doing another mindfulness and meditation for busy professionals. What I will say about this, the session will start in a moment. You are able to keep your camera on. It's always lovely to be able to see people, but your mics have been disabled just to stop any background noise. If you have got any questions, please feel free to raise your hand at the end. Failing that, you can pop them in the chat box. We can ask them on your behalf. The session is being recorded. And if you have got any issues with seeing, reading, there is a transcript available, so you can just press on that as well. So what I'd love to do now is to hand over to Satish, who's going to take you through the session.
Thank you very much, Dawn. Thanks a lot. As Dawn mentioned, these are the sessions, meditation for relaxation for busy professionals and those who are new in this session. I'll introduce myself again. My name is Satish Chadha. I'm the clinical lead for diabetic eye screening program. But in addition to my day role of a clinical lead, I'm also certified trainer in NLP, trainer in hypnosis, clinical hypnotherapist, mindful teacher, and certified meditation coach. So yesterday we talked about some of the basics of meditation, and we talked about, and not only talked, we practiced Hong Sa technique, which is focusing on breath and mantra. Today we will focus on what is mindfulness, and we will practice body scan meditation. And when we say body scan meditation, it is focus on the sensations in your body. So what is mindfulness? The best definition which I have come across is by John Kabat-Zinn. And he says, keeping one's complete attention to the experience on a moment-to-moment basis in an open and non-judgmental way. Actually, this definition has all the components of mindfulness. John Kabat-Zinn is a professor of medicine emeritus. He brought mindfulness into the mainstream. He detached the religious aspects and he developed mindfulness-based stress reduction program, which he started in 1969, and till today it has the same format of 8 sessions. When we talk of mindfulness, as is clear in the definition, there are 5 core concepts. What are those core concepts? Number 1 is the attention and now. The second is the open awareness, and that open awareness also includes curiosity. Number 3 is the acceptance. That means whatever is coming, just accept without judgment, no identification. That means that you just become the observer of whatever is happening. And number 5 is the choice. And practicing this mindfulness of these core concepts is prevented by the automatic patterns. The present moment, that plays a fundamental role in mindfulness. We are often not in the now. Where are we then? Either we are in the past, we are thinking about past, yesterday this thing happened, or last year this thing happened, or we are in the future. I have to do this thing, what if this happens? And it is said that if you are thinking too much about past, the chances are that you will go into depression. And if you're thinking too much about future, the chances are that you develop anxiety. So what has happened is that we have narrowed down the now between the past and future. So that means that not necessary that we forget our past and our future. No, but what we need to do is we need to enlarge that band of now, because that is the most important thing. You do think about past, you do think about future, but your focus, main focus, need to be on the now. Thoughts, they are a powerful tool, but it is difficult to turn off when they are not needed anymore. And these thoughts, they disconnect us from the present moment. They can be problematic when believed to be true. Now, when we talk of attention, there are two forces. The one which demands our attention, which could be internal, like emotion, thought, or external, like sound, TV commercials. And the second force is the one which regulates the attention. And remember, this mindfulness is the one which regulates the attention. Now, what are the ways to deal with unwanted thoughts? We get so many unwanted thoughts. So the common ways are: number one, suppression; number two, distraction; number three is challenging. The problem with the suppression is that rebound can occur. The problem with the distraction, it is temporary. And when you are trying to challenge, you are in the head thinking all the time. So what happens is that all these ways will cause problem, struggle. So how you can deal with mindfully these unwanted thoughts? Number one, just observe. Take them less seriously and let them pass. So the thoughts, they would be, if you just observe them and just think they are like a cloud, they will come and they will pass, and not taking them so seriously. And when you are dealing with these unwanted thoughts in these ways, there is no struggle. So mindfully dealing with the unwanted thoughts, what you do, you focus attention to one point, and that point we call it anchor. And you return to this anchor. So there are different types of anchors, like our breath, our body, an object, a sound, or smell. So most of the time we are thinking, but if you put your attention to the anchor, what is happening? You are now not in the head, you are observing. And when you are observing, this will help you detach from the thoughts. Another problem is the automatic behavior. Reactivity is very common. Let us say there is some situation, and that situation, like you receive a snide remark. So what is the automatic reaction? Immediate, some automatic reaction will occur. So mindful attention on these behaviors means you pause. So there is a situation and you pause. Just observe what is happening. You may notice I'm getting angry, I feel tension in my chest, I want to hurt the other person. So that pause is very important here. And what happens? Then your reaction, you choose the reaction. It's not a automatic reaction, but you choose the reaction. And similarly, this cycle of feeling and thinking, you get a situation, and that situation can give rise to some sort of emotion. And this emotion will give rise to thinking or the thoughts, and you go back to another emotion and another thinking. So you are into this cycle of emotions and thinking. So how to break that? Just be aware that you are at this moment in the emotion, you are thinking. So that is one of the way to break the automatic cycle of thinking and feeling. So today we will be focusing on mindfulness and body scan. So body scan means focusing on the sensation of your body. Now in this meditation, it helps you to train our capacity to pay attention, and you become aware of the sensations and internal experiences. Now, sensations can be neutral or it can be pleasant, but important, it can be unpleasant. So just be aware that you're not going to change them, then you just observe. It could be neutral, it could be pleasant, it could be unpleasant. And we learn embodiment instead of living in the head. So the idea is that whatever is happening, let it be, let it go, non-judgmental. And you learn by this technique that you are more into a being mode rather than all the time thinking in the thinking mode. You lean into unpleasant experiences. That means you just have those experiences. You observe what is happening and you appreciation of different experiences in the body. And sometimes it helps to getting unstuck. And this also helps you work with the physical pain. It helps you to link your emotions and physical sensations so you can have compassion and reduce the anxiety and the stress. It uses physical sensations to help you with the emotional aspect of the pain. It allows you to go deep into investigating your own body through moment by moment experiences. This moment by moment experiences allows you to feel different things in your body, such as pain, aches, itches, tingles, firmness, lightness, heaviness, warmth, cold, neutrality, all these different sensations you train yourself to feel in the body. Now, most of the time, this is done by lying down position, but today we will be doing in sitting position. So you can do this scan either in sitting position or lying down, or even by standing, you can do this body scan. So we will be doing this practice. So important thing, just remember to keep your mobile on silent if possible. Use headphones if possible. Because why you want this? You want this time for yourself only. This is your time. What I call it me time. Just consider that this is your me time. Let this be the most important time for you today. Your own time. You know, we have time for everybody, time for family, time for children, time for work. We don't have the time for ourselves. So remember your me time, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes on daily basis. So let us practice now for 15 minutes. Body scan meditation. Let us begin with the body scan. But first, let's take a moment to appreciate that you have taken this time to be aware and in the moment. And now very gently bring your awareness to your breath in the belly. As you breathe in, be aware that you are breathing in, and as you breathe out, be aware that you are breathing out. This is a moment-to-moment awareness of your breathing. Feel your belly expand on an inhalation and contract on an exhalation. Just notice this breathing in and breathing out, being mindful of the belly's expansion and contraction, one breath at a time. If you notice that your mind begins to wander, going into the future or in the past, or following thoughts, memories, or dreams, just gently acknowledge to yourself that your mind has wandered. Notice where your mind has wandered to, and then gently bring yourself back to the breath. And again, following the breath in and out, noticing the expansion and contraction of the belly. Now let us begin to draw our attention away from the breath and to the body scan. In doing this practice, please pay attention to what it is that you are experiencing sensationally. Sensations can be variable, ranging from aches and pains to itchiness to deep feeling of relaxation, from heat to coolness, wet to dryness, heaviness to lightness. These can all be sensations that you experience as you begin the body scan. Whatever it is that you are feeling, just simply acknowledge what's there. Be aware from moment to moment. There's no need to make it come or go away. All this is a simple noticing of your experience. If you notice tension as you do the body scan, see if you can release that tension. However, if you are unable to relax, just allow yourself to settle into the experience of tension, noticing what your muscles feel like when they are tense. Just being aware of the sensation of tension. There's no need to either make it come or go. Now gently bring your awareness to your left foot. Be aware of the sensations in your sole and your arc, the top of your foot and your ankle joint as you focus your attention on your left foot. And of course, as we are going through the body, if emotions arise as well, just let yourself experience those emotions and acknowledge them too for what they are, an emotion that you are having at this point in time. And now, shift your awareness gently from your foot to the lower part of your left leg, noticing the calf, the shin, and your knee joint. Simply be aware of what it is that you experience in that area. Allow yourself the simple sensations of skin and muscle. And now allow your awareness to shift to your upper left leg, noticing your thigh and the back of your upper leg, paying attention to the sensations that you feel in this area of your body. Now gently shifting your attention to your lower right leg, first starting with your foot, noticing the arc and the heel and the top of the foot and the ankle joint. Just take a moment to notice these sensations. And now gently shift your attention to your lower right leg, noticing your calf, you and your shin and your knee joints, paying attention to the sensations that you experience in this area of your body. Now I would like you to gently shift your awareness to your upper right leg, noticing the muscles in your thigh and in your hamstring, paying attention to the sensations that you experience moment to moment. And now I would like you to gently let go of your awareness of your right leg. On the in-breath, letting go, and on the out-breath, gently shifting your attention to your hips, buttocks, and groin area, noticing the sensations paying attention and being mindful. Allow yourself to be aware of what you experience in this area of your body. And now gently leave the area of your buttocks, hips and groin, and focus your attention and place your awareness on your lower back, starting with your tailbone. Gently move upwards, noticing the muscles of your back, being aware of your spine and the area between your chest and your buttocks on the lower back. Follow your spine up to the area between the tops of your shoulders, paying attention as you scan your back. Notice any sensations that arise or any tensions you might have. And again, if you can let that tension go, do so. And if not, just be aware of the sensation of tension. And now I would like you to gently shift your attention from your back, and on the in-breath, place your attention to your abdomen, your stomach area. And on the out-breath, just let your attention settle there. And notice any sensations that arise as you focus your attention on your belly. If you find your mind wandering away from the body part you are focusing on, just again remind yourself to return, acknowledging that your mind can go off to different places, like the future and the past, and then just gently bring your mind back. And in this moment, notice that you are focusing on the area of your body, the belly, the abdomen. And now I would like you to, on the in-breath, let go of the abdomen, and on the out-breath, gently focus your attention on the chest, being aware of the space between your shoulders, your neck and your belly, noticing the muscles of your chest area. Just gently scan across this area as you become aware of this part of your body and the sensations that are present there. Now, I would like you to gently shift your attention to your left arm, starting at the tips of your fingers on your hand. Gently begin to scan your hand, being aware of the sensations that you experience around and in your fingers, on the back of your hand and your palm. Notice what you feel as you become aware of this part of your body. Gently move up to the experience of your wrist, noticing your wrist joint, and then to the lower part of your left arm, paying attention also to your elbow joint, and then shifting your attention to your upper left arm, the area of biceps and triceps. Simply notice the sensations that you experience there as you become aware of your upper left arm. Now gently on an in-breath, letting go of your left arm, and on the out-breath, shifting your attention to the tips of your fingers in your right arm, noticing the sensations of your fingers, the back of your hand and your palm as you become aware of your right hand. Gently scan upwards to your wrist, noticing your wrist and the lower part of your right arm. Simply be aware of the sensations that are present there. Gently scan to your elbow and then up to the upper part of your arm so that you are aware of your biceps and triceps. Take a moment to notice sensations that you experience there. And now I would like you to leave the area of your right arm and on the in-breath letting go, and on the out-breath shifting your attention to the back of your neck, noticing what it is that you experience there, being aware of the skin and the muscles, and then scan upwards, allowing yourself to feel the sensations of the back of your head. Begin to scan around to the front of your head, paying attention as you scan the ears, the chin, your lips, your nose, your eyes, and your forehead. Be aware of the facial structure that your bones create. Notice your face. And now gently scan upward from this place to the very top of your head, noticing your head and the sensations that you experience right at the top of your scalp. And now I would like you to gently leave your awareness of your scalp and shifting your attention back to your breathing, being aware of the rise and fall of your belly and the expansion on the in-breath and contraction on the out-breath of your abdomen. Take just a moment or two now and follow your breathing, being aware, paying attention to the in and out of your breath. And now, allowing yourself to be in this aware state, gently come back to the room, again taking the time to appreciate yourself and allowing yourself to be present to this time and this day. Thank you. Body scan. So that was a little experience of body scan. The important thing is once you start practicing this technique, even you can do body scan in just 5 minutes, but it is going in a order, focusing on those different parts of the body. You can start from the foot, you can start from the top of the head. But important thing is at that time, your attention needs to be completely focused on that part of the body. Now, again, important thing is that you need to develop your own daily practice, even if it is 5 minutes. But daily practice is important. And if you're interested in doing the 21 days meditation challenge at your own time and comfort of your home, just 10 minutes duration each day with a different theme every day, please contact me at satish.chadha@nhft.nhs.uk. Thank you very much for your time here. Over to you, Dawn.
Thank you, Satish. What a lovely session. It sets us up for the day. So thank you very much. And as you can see on screen right now, we would love you to share your feedback. You can scan the QR code or follow the link that's going to go into the chat box now. So please do that. I'm just going to share my screen for one moment, so hopefully you can see that. In terms of spreading the word, please get social. Using the hashtag VWBF23 if you're on Twitter, Facebook or Instagram. Just share your thoughts, share what you're looking forward to, and share what you've already seen and what you're loving so far. And then if you have been affected by anything that you have seen so far on the Wellbeing Festival, here is some information where you can talk to somebody about that. And yeah, finally, thank you ever so much. And Satish, you always set me up for the day when we have these sessions. So thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning at the same time.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.